A lot of times people say, well, I go down to the DAV or Purple Heart or Veteran Foreign Wars, the VFW, and I file my claim. Those are service officers, veteran service officers. They have to take certain tests, and those tests allow them to file claims on veterans' behalf. The veterans who serve their country can go to those veteran service officers at those organizations and have free assistance in filing initial claims. So veteran service officers are instrumental in filing new claims for veterans or reopening claims that were previously denied. Now, where the attorneys come in, and to distinguish where the veteran service officers and the assistance they provide as opposed to an attorney, the attorney is going to probably dig into the law a little more. And I'm not suggesting that a veteran service officer is not capable of doing that, but the attorney has been trained in law and they're going to dig up legal argument. In addition, our firm and most firms handling VA disability appeals are going to encourage the veteran to seek an independent medical examination. Now, those independent medical examinations are invaluable. And we've trained a host of doctors that actually we work with closely so they know the legal standard of veterans law and they know what type of things the VA needs to know. So we work closely with those doctors. But those independent medical examinations are usually something you see at the attorney level. And as a former adjudicator, I can say that's typically how you win and lose the cases. So attorneys will do that. The veteran service officers typically don't have that at their disposal. Another thing that the attorneys will do that you might not see as much at the veteran service officer level is legal briefs and legal arguments and motions. And sometimes you can only know so much of the law. And the judge isn't held to know all the law. It's the attorney's job to tell the judge, hey, here's the law, here's the facts. And you try to help the judge apply the facts to the law in a favorable manner. And there again, the veteran service officers, some of them are absolutely brilliant. But if you're going to hedge your bet, you're going to hedge your bet with an attorney because of the legal training they've had. All else being equal, they've been trained to research the law. And our organization has quite a network that we've integrated with other attorneys that are actively working in VA disability claims and appeals. And so it's not uncommon that we'll reach out to this network called the NOVA, National Organization of Veteran Advocates and Attorneys. That organization we can reach out to on forums saying, hey, I got this predicament here, unique legal predicaments that maybe the law is not as readily researchable. And it's a great asset to the firm because they'll say, hey, try this case or try this approach. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you apply it, sometimes you don't. But having access to other attorneys who are actively practicing is indispensable to the firm.